Garth Brooks, standing outside the fire. Good afternoon, and welcome to Panther Baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. We're here at Mayberry Field for a contest with the Licking Wildcats, and you know what that brings. That's always a battle, and the Panthers, who one of their losses is to Licking in the Houston Wood Bat Memorial, are looking to get some revenge today. But these two schools, this is one non-conference game that there's a lot of history, a lot of district championship battles, a lot of in-season battles, football or basketball and baseball, and believe me when I tell you that it doesn't take much to get up for a game against the Licking Wildcats if you're a Mountain Grove Panther. And Panthers are out there taking infield right now. Panthers with a big SCA win last night. Carson Allen was superb on the mound, threw well enough to get a shutout, a couple errors and some things like that, and but the Panthers had started to come alive. The bottom of the order really hit the ball well. You had Gabe Linton. He's hot as a firecracker. Braden Hoy, he hit with some power and got some extra base hits. Carson Allen had a huge double right there with ducks on the pond, and just some key hits at some key times. I'll tell you, Ava had a sophomore that came in and kind of shut us down after we scored 9 runs. He did a good job. Kudos to him. But the Panthers had already done the damage and remain undefeated in the SCA, looking to keep their title, as they've won 2 in a row or maybe 3. And they want to make it 4. And as we watch Panthers take infield, if you can't be here tonight or you're a little worried you might get wet, as it's an overcast afternoon, you can turn it on to Mountain Grove Panther Sports on YouTube, and you can watch this thing as we're streaming it live. Tim Wilson got the camera in perfect position. He's got everything working right, and we hope to bring you a good event here today. The Panthers are 5-3 at this point. Don't have any batting averages, but like we talked last night, I think if you were going to look at them, I think Linton and Richardson would be at the top. Carson Allen not far behind, as he's had some big hits in some big places. The top 3 have yet to get things really going, and they moved. Coach Kaufman moved the lineup around a little bit, and he's keeping that same way tonight. And he moved Richardson to the 3-hole, and that speaks for itself. And he moved Hammer and Hoyt down to number 5, and that gives Hammer and Hoyt a few more opportunities for some RBIs. And Hoyt had a big base hit last night, and to get things going, and he's starting to come around. Early in the season, the pitchers have the advantage, and the batters are behind. But when it starts getting warm, the ball starts to travel better. People get better swings. I don't know what it is, but that's what usually happens. And by May, the hitters, you got to be tough on the mound, because the hitters have dialed it in by then. The Panthers playing Licking tonight, and we give you the town and country insurance starting lineups. First for Licking, leading off and playing shortstop, it's Carson Walker, number 8. Hitting second and playing second base, number 13, Keller Davis. Hitting third and playing first base, Silas Anteel. He pitched against us the last time. Hitting cleanup And playing center field, number 19, Rusty Buckner. Hitting fifth and DHing, Cale Cook. On the bump today and hitting sixth for the Licking Wildcats is number 14, Keaton Cook. Hitting seventh and playing third base, number 16, Cannon Buckner. Hitting eighth, number 1, and playing left field, Logan Gorman. And hitting ninth and playing right field, number 18, Austin Stevens. And that's your Licking Wildcats Town and Country Insurance starting lineup. Now for your Panthers. Hitting leadoff and playing shortstop today, Gatlin Keeling. Hitting second, number 10, and playing second, Brylan Mayberry. Hitting third and playing and on the bump, number 4, Caden Richardson. Hitting fourth and playing first base, number 5, Carson Allen. Hitting fifth and behind the dish, number 27, Hammer and Hoyt Matthews. Hitting sixth and playing center field, number 2, Gabe Linton. Hitting seventh and playing left field, number 11, Braden Hoy. Hitting eighth and playing right field, number 7, Sam Peterson. Hitting ninth. And I think that's the DH I think he's hitting for Sam tonight is Trace Harker, number 21. And that's your Town and Country Insurance starting lineup. As the umbrellas start to pop out a little bit, we hear a little rain splattering on these tin roofs. And, it rained early, and this field can't take much water. Let's just keep our fingers crossed that we can get this thing in and that the rain will go away. It looks like there's a cloud right above us that's coming out of the south. And there was nothing really big on the radar when we looked at it earlier today, but we're gonna try to play through this thing. It just depends on whether the field can stand the moisture. As the Panthers are finishing up their infield, Licking's waiting to take the field. This game's not going to get started right at 4:30. 4:45 what Brandon told me. And it's going to be here at 4:45. I'm the last one that knows that stuff, or we wouldn't even be on here for the pregame right now. But I guess the umpires will be here at 4:45, and that's what time we're going to get started. But you've been listening to the McGowan Auto Sales pregame show, and we'll be back after a few minutes with more Panther baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. There it comes back now, I think. I don't know where it went for a while. 3 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Runners on second and third. And Richardson walks, the bases loaded. And that's not a good start for the Panthers. Rain really starting to come down now. I don't know if we'll be able to get this one in, folks. There's a ball fouled back. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Base is full of Wildcats, and it is raining. That's a ball high. It's just getting to be almost ridiculous to play. We need to turn out the lights in the outfield, too, on those cars. As the ball comes in high, 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out. And it's really coming down now, folks. And I'd say we're going to have a delay in action, as it's just, you just can't play, and he fouls that one off. That makes the count 2 balls, 2 strikes, and it is just pouring. We're in a downpour here. And the field can't stand much moisture, as it rained pretty good last night. And the umpire's going to call it, and they're going to go in. And as we take a break in action with a 2-2 count and 1 out, we'll send it back to the studio, and we'll be back as soon as we return to action, if we do. On the home of Panther baseball, Big Country 99. Yeah, but start playing some music, buddy. I don't think we'll be here very long. Doesn't anybody look at the Well, folks, that's going to do it for this afternoon as we just got a half an inning in, or not even quite a half an inning, just one third of an inning, or a half of an inning. So the field is way too wet. It took a lot of moisture this morning. We went ahead and got it ready. The sun came out for a little bit, and this one's over. So what we'll do is see you on Thursday. Hopefully at 4:30, maybe at 4:45. I don't know. We'll see when the umpires get here and when we can get going. But Kabul coming to town on Thursday for SCA action. Panthers want to continue their undefeated streak and try to win another conference title. But until Thursday, that's going to do it. For me, Bruce Mitchell, and thanks to Cousin Justin back at the studio pushing all the buttons and doing all the right things. And we'll be with you with more Panther baseball Thursday afternoon on Big Country 99. Huh.